If you live with the lights always on, illuminating every flaw and hidden intent, you understand the quiet curse of being too aware. This is not a gift. It's living with an inability to unsee the truth. The hyper-aware see, feel, and understand too much. It becomes hard to simply be. Every word carries a subtext. Every silence hides a meaning. Life is not simple. It is constant, exhausting analysis, as their minds are wired to see psychological, emotional, and behavioral patterns. They read what others ignore, sense moods like weather changes, and cannot switch off this mode of existence. Hyper-awareness is tied to perpetual metacognition, thinking about thinking. They analyze emotions for validity, creating depth but distance. They watch themselves, losing the moment. They notice contradictions. Kindness can be transactional, and love carries hidden expectations, leading to quiet loneliness and grief. Their empathy is telepathic but burdensome, sensing tension and fading affection instantly. This is heightened interoception, interpreting internal micro-shifts as data, blurring the line between reflection and rumination. This makes them quick to sense manipulation, but slow to trust innocence, constantly bracing for disappointment.
The deeply aware feel the existential weight of time passing and the fragility of every moment, making them simultaneously grateful and melancholic. This invisible wisdom rarely judges. They understand how pain shapes behavior. Awareness gives compassion, but also crushing fatigue. This intense vigilance often originates from childhood adaptation for survival, where reading the room was necessary. As adults, this hypervigilant empathy predicts outcomes and conflict. Excessive self-awareness becomes an internal echo chamber, questioning every motive, leading to analysis paralysis, the exhaustion of having lived through 10 scenarios before one occurs. Awareness without boundaries becomes suffering. The ultimate wisdom is the art of letting go. Awareness must be learned, not as a tool for control, but as a lens for softness and acceptance, not ignorance. Not everything needs decoding, and not every mood needs repair. Healing means making peace with unpredictability and allowing oneself to not know. Awareness is not the curse. Resistance to perception is. When paired with acceptance, awareness becomes wisdom. The goal is to feel safe enough not to know everything. The challenge is to see clearly without carrying it all. Self-compassion is vital, as awareness without it becomes martyrdom. You must trust that life does not need to be perfect to be beautiful, and that people can surprise you.
Awareness is the light that warms, not the light that blinds. You realize that awareness is not something to fix, it's something to refine. When guided by compassion, it becomes clarity. When balanced with trust, it becomes love. The weight is not the awareness itself, but the attachment to understanding. When you release that, awareness becomes your greatest ally. Intuition, empathy, and the deepest form of living there is. Your challenge isn't to dim your awareness, but to hold it gently and allow it to coexist with peace. You are not too much. You are just in tune.